If you visited our nation's capital, there's a good chance you walked around the National Mall where the majority of museums are located.
But starting in February, one of the most iconic buildings on that stretch will be closed for years. Tonight, our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp takes us inside the building known as the Castle.
Along the National Mall, across from the National Museum of Natural History, is the Smithsonian Institution building, but it's locally known as the Castle. The design, the red brick color, the glass windows, features that live up to its nickname.
Nothing looks like the castle.
Linda St. Thomas with the Smithsonian says it was built in 1855. It now serves as the institution's administrative headquarters.
This is the very first building on the National Mall. I mean, if you look at historic photos, you see all this grassland and then there's this building in the middle of it. So it is the very first building on the mall and the first building of the Smithsonian Institution.
But come February, it will be closed for the next 5 years for renovations.
This room right here, this is called the Great Hall. And the wall behind us is all an addition put in the 60s, and the same over here. The Great Hall really was meant to go all the way, can you see those double doors? Go all the way to those double doors. So this is an artificial wall right here to accommodate a cafe and a shop. But in the new look, when we're done in 5 years, this will all be open the way it was in the late 1800s. 2 stories high, these beautiful big columns, and the cafeteria, a restaurant, restrooms, and a shop will be on the lower level. So this will all be wide open for the public, for a visitor center, events, and just a public gathering place.
Bringing this iconic building back to the way it was meant to be. In Washington, D.C., Rachel Knapp reporting.